This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
The Gemara teaches us, Kol shehu Talmid Chacham, anyone who's a Torah sage, Ubeno Talmid Chacham, and his son is a Torah sage, Uben Beno Talmid Chacham, Shuv Torah Eno Poseken Mizaro. The Torah will continue in his lineage forever. So if you have 3 consecutive generations, you're good to go. You've created a dynasty. Says Tosfos, that's only if all 3 see each other. Only if all 3 learn with each other. So the Chidah teaches, what about Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov? Did Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov ever see each other? So we have in this week's Parsha that Yaakov Avinu passed away on the day that Esav went letarbut ra'ah. So how many psukim in the Torah do we have Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov alive at the same time? Think about it. How many parashot are there? How many parshas in the Torah are there that Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov are alive at the same time? It's only Toldos, because Yaakov Avinu passes away in Toldos, and Yaakov is born in Toldos. So we've now, and Abraham passes away in this week's Parsha, and Yaakov is born. So there's only one parasha in the Torah that Abraham and Yaakov are alive at the same time. How many psukim in the Torah are Abraham and Yaakov alive at the same time? So we have to count from the birth of Yaakov until the Petira of Abraham. So we have the pasuk, Va'acharechin yatsa achiv yado achezes ba'akev esav vayikra shmo Yaakov. That's 1. Vayigdelu hana'arim, that's 2. And then Vayehav Yitzchak as Esav kitzayid b'fiv Rivka heves as Yaakov. There are only 3 psukim in the whole Torah that Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov are alive at the same time. That means these 3 psukim are what give the Jewish people their standing. Without these 3 psukim, there would never be a time that Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov were alive at the same time. But because they were alive at the same time, by the way, the Chidah says they were alive together 15 years. Those were the most important 15 years in the history of the Jewish people. Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov alive together. This week's Parsha, 3 psukim. Therefore, Rabbi Moshe Wolfson writes, this week's Parsha is called Toldos, the lineage of the Jewish people, because it was created through this week's Parsha. It's the only Parsha in the whole Torah that you have Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov together. It created the Toldos of the Jewish people. So now we understand the name of this week's Parsha.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.